Have you ever felt the weight of a promise? Not just a casual, "I'll call you later," but a promise so profound it shapes a lifetime. Today, we're diving into a story like that. A story about honor, duty, and a debt that could only be paid with unwavering loyalty. This is the tale of Zhao Dun and the orphan of the Zhao clan. Our story begins in the ancient state of Jin, during a time of great turmoil. The powerful minister Tuanju, driven by jealousy and ambition, orchestrates a brutal massacre, wiping out the entire Zhao clan, his political rivals. Hundreds of lives are extinguished in a single night. But in the chaos, a tiny flicker of hope survives. A newborn baby, the last heir of the Zhao family. The baby's mother, the brave Princess Juanji, knows her child is the final target. Before taking her own life, she entrusts the infant to the family physician, Cheng Yi. She has one last desperate plea: raise my son, avenge our family. Cheng Ying, holding this small, innocent life, feels the immense weight of that promise. He's just a simple doctor, not a warrior or a statesman. But in that moment, he makes a choice that will define the rest of his existence. Knowing Tuanju will stop at nothing to find the child, Cheng Ying seeks help from a retired minister and old friend of the Shao family, Gongsun Chuju. They know Tuanju will soon launch a citywide search, threatening every infant in the capital. They are faced with a terrible dilemma. How can they save one child when hundreds of others are at risk? This is where the story takes a heart-wrenching turn. They devise a plan, a sacrifice of unimaginable proportions. Gongsun Chuju asks Cheng Ying a question that hangs heavy in the air. Which is harder, to die or to raise an orphan? Cheng Ying, with tears in his eyes, replies that dying is easy, but living with the burden of this secret for 2 decades is the true test. So, the plan is set. Cheng Ying makes the ultimate sacrifice. He gives up his own newborn son. He takes his own baby, dressed in fine clothes, to Gongsun Chuju's secluded home in the mountains. He will pretend to betray his friend, leading Tuanju to the long journey, while he himself escapes with the true Shao orphan. Imagine the pain, the sheer agony of that decision. Cheng Ying publicly reports the hiding place of the Shao orphan. Tuanju's soldiers storm Gongsun Chuju's home. They find the old man cradling an infant. Both are tragically killed. Tuanju believes he has finally eradicated his enemies. The city is safe. The threat to the other infants is lifted. But the price was to innocent lives, a loyal friend and a father's own child. Cheng Ying, now a hero in the eyes of the ruthless Tuanju, is rewarded. But his heart is a wasteland of grief. He takes the real Shao orphan, now safe, and retreats into the mountains to protect the boy. He gives him a new name, Chengbo, and raises him as his own son. Tuanju, in a twisted act of irony, even takes a liking to the boy and adopts him as his godson. So, the true orphan of Shao grows up in the shadow of his family's murder, completely unaware of his real identity. He calls his greatest enemy Godfather. He calls the man who sacrificed his own child for his father Cheng Yi. lives a double life. His face a mask of calm, his soul in constant turmoil. Every day is a silent struggle. He must teach the boy, nurture him, and prepare him for the day the truth will be revealed. He carries the weight of his promise to Princess Juanggu, the memory of his friend Gongsun Chuju, and the ghost of his own son. 20 years pass. The boy, now named Zhao Wu, has grown into a strong, capable young man. Cheng Ying knows the time has come. He reveals the entire devastating story. He shows him a scroll, a hidden record of the massacre, with the names of all the victims and the man responsible. To undo the weight of 20 years of secrets finally lifts, replaced by the heavy burden of revenge. Zhao Wu is stunned, heartbroken, and filled with a righteous fury. The man he called Godfather is the monster who destroyed his family. The man he called Father sacrificed everything for him. His entire world is turned upside down. With the help of a sympathetic general, Zhao Wu confronts Tuan Wu. The truth comes out, shocking the entire court. The story of sacrifice, loyalty, and deception is laid bare for all to see. Justice, long delayed, is finally served. Tuan Chu is held accountable for his crimes, and the honor of the Shao clan is restored. But what about Cheng Ying? His mission is complete. The promise is fulfilled. For 20 years, he lived for one purpose, to see his day. Now, with the orphans safe and the family's name clear, he feels his life has no more meaning. He wants to join his son and his friend Gongsun Chuju in the afterlife. But Zhao Wu stops him. He kneels before Cheng Ying, not as the heir of a noble clan, but as a son to his true father. He tells him, "You raised me for 20 years. My life is yours. How can I let you go?" This story, The Weight of Honor, isn't just about revenge. It's about the incredible lengths we go to for the people we care about. It's a testament to the idea that true honor isn't found in titles or power, but in quiet sacrifice and unwavering loyalty. It asks us, what would we be willing to endure to keep a promise? Thank you for watching. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe for more tales from history.